Now then, YouTube, hope you're all well. Just a quick video this evening. It's been a strange old day. Just got back in from work. I think it's about 5:30, 6 o'clock. It's been a long day. What can I tell you? Still staying strong, still not buying any pipes. The Dunhills have arrived in though, and some tobacco. I've got a pipe that I've done a bit of a restoration on from Dale Piper, and I wanted to show you guys this. I'll put a few bookmarks in it. A friend of my granddad's, Woody his name is, said his dad used to receive a copy of this every month or whatever. Actually says Wood on the back. And he said, I think you'd be interested in taking a look at them. So I've had a look and I wanted to share it with you guys. You know, some of the old adverts. Players, cigarettes. Players please everyone. And I've had a bit of a laugh actually. Not so much in this one, but in some of them. Where it tells you how good smoking is for you. How it really benefits your health. This is an advert for a Barling pipe, London. If you can see that there. It says, "Ye Old Wood, the world's finest pipe, cut from the best old mature briar. It represents an achievement of 140 years pipe making in London. Also available in standard and sandblast series." So that might interest you, I thought. And then there's another here. The Londoner 300, which as you can see, 16 and 6. I'm not sure what money that equates to, but this is July 1954. I imagine that's a lot of money. The perfect climatic condition prevailing in the Mediterranean area has thoroughly seasoned this close-grained briar from which Portland pipes are made. That's why this model, the lightweight Londoner 300, looks so handsome, feels smooth, smokes so cool, mellow and right from the first fill. For that pipe of complete satisfaction, look for the Londoner. Made entirely in London. There's also the address there. So I thought you guys would like to see that. Oh, and also on the opposite page, an advert for Punch Bowl tobacco, which I'm not sure if that's still available. I haven't seen any. The famous tobacco is available in 3 strengths: Burley's, medium; Punch Bowl, full strength; Parsons Pleasure, mild. Each 4 shilling and £4, 1 ounce. And it says it's made by John Sinclair. And there's a little passage here from a soldier, I'm guessing. "Shortly after my ambush on Tuesday, we had one of our latex lorries burned. In arriving at the scene, followed by an army scout car, one of the first things I saw very close to the lorry was a 2-ounce tin of Punch Bowl. Naturally, I fell upon it hungrily, and found that although dinted, was still airtight, a very pleasant reward." And then it says, "This letter can be seen at 24 Holborn, London, ECI." So, I've really been enjoying reading this magazine, although I must say I'm not very good at reading. It's definitely not my strong point, but I do my best. and I get better every year. Also, perhaps not interest you guys so much. I know it'll interest Mr. Welsh Piper Mark. There's some nice old good gun adverts. There's one for a W Greener. Here, look, GP Greener. I have that said gun there, and let me just tell you, it's a Martini Action 12 bore, excellent killer, and it's £14.5. I paid a lot more than that. So that's the wide world book. Interesting. So I've treated myself to some filters. Excuse me. I've also treated myself to a few different blends of the American variety from Mr. Hermit Piper himself. We've got Cornell and Deal Oak Alley, Cornell and Deal Small Batch From Beyond, which I think's a favourite of Mark Welsh Piper. I thought I'd try that on your recommendation. Morning Drive, GLP's Ambassador. Definitely not pronounced that right, I do apologise. And Carolina Red Flake. So that's them. Now, I'll put some pictures up on the screen of this pipe before. And this is it now. I've not gone mad to town on polishing it because I am going to use it. This came from a Yabo from none other than Sir Dale Piper himself. It's a Fawn Dr. Pearl, shape number 31361. The stem was really badly oxidized. There was some real bad teeth marks here, which I'll put a picture of that on there, and here. Nearly back to briar inside. So it's turned out really nice. There's a few more that I've been working on, but I've not finished yet. I'll show you photos of them in due course. And as promised, the Dunhills have arrived. Now, this all started with an eBay purchase. I was scrolling through eBay. I've always fancied a Dunhill, and I wanted to try one, see what it was all about, but as you know, they're quite expensive. So I came across this. I'm sure some of you guys will have seen it on eBay. And I really liked it because it's been damaged at some point. I don't know if you can make that out. There's just a small crack in it, just in front of my finger there. So the guy has had it repaired with a hallmarked, I don't know if you can make that out, but it's a hallmarked 18 karat gold band on it to repair it. Now I know it's not original or anything like that, But that really attracted me to this pipe because, you know, it shows it's had a life, it's been enjoyed, and it really appealed to me. That I really like that, because it is a quality repair fitting with such a pipe. It's still nice and tight. It's had some action. I've cleaned the bowl out, no end. I haven't actually smoked it yet. And in any case, the lady contacted me. I'm not sure where she said she was from now. Reading, I believe. I think somewhere that way, or maybe Bournemouth. I can't remember. Somewhere down south. And she said, in the next few days, I'm coming up to visit my daughter in Newcastle. So, if it's okay, I'll stop by and deliver you this pipe in person. So I said, absolutely no problem. When she came down, I had a chat with the lady, and she said that the pipe had belonged to her father-in-law. And the father-in-law worked in London. I don't know whether she said selling cloth or basically he was a tailor, but every year a certain customer bought him a Dunhill pipe. So I said, you know, what about the other pipes then? She said, well, we've still got 3 more, if you'd be interested. But one, the stem is broke, and then there is 2 other pipes, but they're not Dunhills. I said, oh, I'd be very interested in them. So the pipes that I mentioned have now turned up, and here they are. This is the pipe with no stem. Now, it is very nice. It says 56 FT Dunhill shell briar, made in England, size 4S. That's had, well, not very little wear, but a lot less wear than this one, for example. I do apologise, my phone's doing some ringing. This is the joys of working for yourself. Another one, a 35 FT Dunhill shell briar, made in England, size 4S. Another stunning pipe. When I looked at the mouthpiece, how they really fluted here and rolled here, I thought, it's a strange looking mouthpiece, but I tell you what, they really make sense. I'm not a fan, usually I'm not a fan of thin mouthpieces or straight longish pipes. I find them heavy, out of balance for me. But I tell you what, these are quite nice. And then the final Dunhill is this one. It took me a bit to get this stem out. That's why I've not put it back in. I don't want to put it back in until I've done a bit of work on it. This has seen some action. Can you see the wear on the mouthpiece? But the bowl's not bad at all. This one is a, oh, we're going to struggle to read it. It's a 4S. Style wise, I can't really read it. I do apologise. Now, for any of you guys who know about Dunhills, because what I know about them is not worth knowing, if any of you could be kind enough to fill me in on anything there is to know or I need to know about these pipes. Like I say, I'm under the impression that the 36 FT is the style of the pipe and the 4S is the shape, but I could be wrong. I really don't know. Where could I get a stem made for this particular pipe? Because obviously the old stem's going to want drilling out, or getting out. It looks like it's had some glue in it at some point. That's why I say it's probably going to want drilling out. Yes, who's the best guy to take this to, or send to get a stem made for it? I don't know. Again, I'm just guessing it. It might be a bit specialist with having the white inlay in it. Now, the other pipe. Do you recognise it? I'm not sure if it is, but it is a Barling, and I'm not sure if it's not the said pipe on this advert. It looks very similar. Let me see if I can find it. It's slightly different bowl shape, isn't it? And it's a slight bit of extra height, but it's very similar, isn't it? So this pipe could be from the 50s. Somebody's obviously non-filtered. Somebody's scraped it with the knife. I don't know if you'll be able to see. There's large score marks on it, but this pipe really will restore nice. Plenty of ball thickness to do something with. That'll be a stunning pipe done. And last but no means least, this little bent pipe. This is a Royal Sovereign made in England. I think that's all the marks on it. It's got quite a few dings, sand pits and everything, but I think it's got some stunning flame grain. Excuse me, I don't know if you can see that. And again, that'll be another one that'll restore quite nice, of course unfiltered. Oh, it says there, shape number 80. So, like I've said, just a very quick video to show you what I've been getting up to, and vouch that these was all purchased before my personal ban. I'm not sure how many days left I've got until the end of the month. No, all jokes aside, I really was feeling excessive and ungrateful. I was telling Simon I've bought, I don't know now, probably 5 pipes off him recently, and well, now I've smoked 3 of them, but then I'd only smoked 2, and it's not good. I felt, as though I've been really wasteful. So I'm getting some pipes smoked, although it's not helping when I'm buying pipes in this kind of quantity. And Mr. Dale Piper's not helped me out. He's put paid to me buying some pipes for the rest of this year, I think, if I'm going to smoke them all before I buy anything else. But no, jokes aside, I'm definitely not buying any more pipes this month. I'm just going to enjoy it, Buying all these pipes, if you're not going to smoke them, there's no point. So, I hope you like the little restoration of this. I think it's a fantastic little pipe. I can't wait to have a bowl out of it, especially with it being a 9mm filter. I'm really looking forward to it. I had quite a lot of dings in it. Obviously John will remember it well. He's had it in his hand. So it really has come out nice. I'm really happy with it. I just wanted to show you guys this as well. I keep forgetting to do a little video on it. Quite a lot of you have been asking about it. This is the Edward Pollock display case. It came to me smashed to bits basically. There's big chunks missing out the glass. So I had to reglaze it. It was quite tricky because it's glazed down the side. I don't know if you can see there. But there's just some fantastic pipes in it. There really is. There's over 50 pipes in it in total. All individually labelled. There's some famous faces. Quite a few successful jockeys. I do apologise, it's struggling to focus. Little nose warmer there. Must be 2 inches. Lady motorist. Now, I'm guessing they must be quite common because in the local pub there is an Edward Pollock display with perhaps only 15 pipes in, much smaller. But if any of you in the know anything about the Edward Pollock Central Clay Pipe Works, Victorian Piper, I have you in mind. You might know, you might be interested. Any information is most welcome. I've done a little bit of research, couldn't find anything too informative really. Well, that's it. The lady's leg is a favourite of mine. I've got a vulcanite pipe with a briar bowl in the same style. I just think they're very quirky. General Gordon. So that's that. I'm waffling on. So I'm going to leave you guys with it. We're up to 20 minutes now. As always, keep it lit.